welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka on a Wednesday morning. And of course, if you did tune in, you would have noticed that we were talking to two very interesting professionals on the topic of ADHD. But before we talk any further, I know we've been reminding you every day, but we at GMSL, we like to interact with our fans. So we encourage you the next time you go and switch on your laptop or PC or even your smartphone or tablet, just logging to facebook.com/goodmorningsrilanka. That's www.facebook.com/goodmorningsrilanka. Don't forget to like the page, give us a few comments. We'd like to hear your feedback about the show, and we'll definitely interact with you. And of course, you can also send us an email. If you are the conventional type who doesn't like to get on social media, you can always send us an email on mtvsports@maharaja.lk. That's mtvsports@maharaja.lk. And that's not all. As we've been telling you during the last few shows, we are giving away tickets for this hit movie of Johnny Depp's, which is Lone Ranger. Now, if you have been somebody who has been going around listening to what people have to say about movies, a lot of people say that Johnny Depp has actually been doing a stellar performance in this movie. So don't miss it. You can actually win tickets through MTV. So all you got to do is just SMS MTV space LR to 7788. That's MTV space LR to 7788. And who knows, you may actually be a lucky winner to win tickets for this show. And the best part is you get to choose the weekend you want to go for. Now,
and also, on yesterday's show, we had a small segment about what happened at MTV Sports Movie Night, the premiere of Lone Ranger. I got the chance to be there as well. So
yeah,
I saw the movie.
Okay, right.
It's a good
I've been
movie.
wanting to watch this movie, and I have not got a chance yet, but I heard that you got to go.
I did,
movie night.
and it was a really
That's
good
not
movie.
fair.
So I
have to talk
encourage.
to my producer about this.
Noted, I'm sure. But I encourage anyone to send in this text message and grab a chance to win these free tickets, because it is a great movie. Now, going back to ADHD, of course, and we need to speak about how it can be treated. What are the treatments that are available? Let's go first to the drug therapy. What's happening now in Sri Lanka regarding ADHD?
There are a number of drugs available for treatment of ADHD, but we have only one in Sri Lanka. That is the methylphenidate drug called methylphenidate, which improves the attention so that it sets the stage for the child to now start working. And in the classroom, the child on methylphenidate would be able to work better, listen better, do the work, and also feel more interested, motivated to do the work. So that's the benefit. We usually give them 2 doses for the school and then for homework. There are plenty of other drugs available. Now, this particular drug works, the one we have in Sri Lanka works only for about 4 or 5 hours.
Oh,
but there are longer acting ones that they say from school to homework or whatever. But it's not available here, and hopefully we will get them in the future.
But I have to ask this question. Can ADHD be cured? Is there a permanent cure for this disorder?
I think what one needs to understand is a drug can never help the brain develop. It's the activities that you put in that helps. It's like training the brain to sustain attention, be controlled in their level of activity, be less impulsive. But it's very difficult to get a child to do that unless you get the child to some level of being quiet and attentive. So that's what the drug does. But you invariably need to, it will be a big mistake for the parents to think you have now, your child has got the medicine and everything will be fine, which is not the case. The child has, by the time comes to us, has missed out a lot on schoolwork. The skills they generally learn, especially social skills and organizing skills and managing skills, and all those need to be learned.
Of course.
So especially schoolwork. So that needs to be in place. Now the child will be more ready to receive those instructions and guidance more than
I see.
before
And,
the child
also,
was on
when talking
medication.
about the drugs, I know you said that it doesn't solve whatever it is 100%. But if you take
No.
a percentage of effectiveness, how would you rate it?
It's very effective.
Okay.
It's one of the, I think there is, some time ago there was a bit of bad publicity. I think I should say this, there is a massive amount of research that has gone into this medicine and ADHD. If you go on the Medlines, the literature that is available, it's a massive amount, millions.
I see.
I see.
And thousands, and I think the drug, the effectiveness of the drug, there is no question about it.
And side
I
effects?
think the side effects are there. One of the commonest side effects is that it reduces the appetite.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
It
see.
reduces the appetite, so it needs to be given after breakfast or after lunch, so that the child has already had a meal, and during the time it's effective. The child may not feel like eating anything very much, but mind you, it's not, I mean, like the child may starve or something like that. It's not like that at all. So
Okay.
But going on to keeping the child still and really getting their attention and putting the message across, this is a role that a parent usually plays. So Dilhar, if I could direct this question to you, how can you train a parent to manage this situation? Because I'm sure there's a lot of frustration involved, and there's a lot of problems that can happen in the home environment due to this disorder. Tell us more about how parents can train themselves.
Yeah, in particular to training parents, we have parent management training, like therapeutic intervention, where in the first stage the parents are like taught about the disorder, what causes it, and like what is the nature of it, because some of the parents might not have enough like any idea of it. So we prepare them to, okay, you have a child who is having ADHD, and this is like how you should plan ahead with this child being in the family. And once they have got the like education about ADHD, then the next step is teaching them on behavioral modification like training, where they are taught about the how to identify what are the interests of the child, what interests the child and what he is not interested in, and based on those things, like taking them into consideration, they preparing like the rewards and other like not punishments but rewards and other like negative reinforcements
I see.
for the child.
I see. Well, I think, Amaya, we're running out of time. There are so many questions which we want to ask. But before we do wrap up, we need to ask you this. I mean, we've been focusing a lot on ADHD in children. But what is it in the case of adults? How is it the case of adults, rather?
The adult ADHD in the last few years had become very clearly recognized as something that children, untreated children, may take up to their adulthood, young adulthood,
I see.
or beyond that. I think if you, where I should start, I think, is where untreated ADHD in children will lead to educational problems and even educational failure. That can be an outcome, which is unfortunate because child may have the potential, but because of their lack of treatment. So therefore there is also always a possibility of them ending up in low paying jobs, right? But the nature of ADHD is such that they go for excitement, risk-taking behaviors, so they can be, well, you have to think of a person with untreated ADHD behind the wheel of a car. behind the wheel of a vehicle or a bus or something like that.
I see.
Put it into
Where risks
practicalities,
are
you can
taken,
really
right? So that's one of the well-recognized situations about adult ADHD, where they are prone to motor traffic accidents. Well, because of their difficulty in tolerating frustration, they are more prone to violence.
Right. I'm sorry, I think we have to interrupt you there, Professor, because we have just run out of time. But hopefully we can bring you down another day as well and
Yes.
really speak to both of you about adult ADHD, because we
Yes.
focus this show on child ADHD.
Okay, so thank you very much, Professor Hema Mali, and thank you very much, Ms. Dilhara, for being with us on the show. Unfortunately, we have run out of time, so do join us again tomorrow morning, right here on Good Morning Sri Lanka. Sorry to go away so abruptly, but unfortunately, we have to go. Bye-bye.
See you.